NASCAR returns to Long Pond, Pennsylvania for the Tricky Triangle at Pocono. Arca, O'Reilly, and Cup are all running this weekend. I talk start times, notable drivers, my picks, and some news. Let's start off with some news of this week. Josh Berry announced that he will not be driving the 21 Ford for Wood Brothers Racing next year. He said he knew about it and did not want to keep a secret for a long time. Where he's going to end up, hard to say. We'll have to see what other ride swaps. It's kind of a ridiculous, silly season this year. It's getting very interesting. And who is going to be in the 21 for the Wood Brothers next year? They haven't announced. It's been rumored that possibly Love could end up there, but Love has been rumored to go several different places. Also Legacy. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Barry, he may end up having to go down to the O'Reilly series. He will perform better there. Hopefully he lands on his feet somewhere. Denny Hamlin, after his win last week at Michigan, was talking about his retirement after the 2027 season. He will be gone after next season. He put a stamp on it. There is a date, now we know. And whether or not he would come back, he said he would stop full-time racing. So that doesn't mean, as a man with a race team with 2311, he couldn't come back and run as an open car pretty much whenever he wanted to. We'll see if he does. Corey Heim announced that he is joining 2311 Racing next year, taking the spot from Riley Herbst. Herbst is rumored to end up at Legacy in their third charter they're getting back from RFK. And that means either Ryan Preece has to run as an open entry, or they acquire a charter somewhere else if someone's selling one. It is definitely an interesting, silly season thus far. Christopher Bell, who was involved in a horrific accident with Chase Elliott breaking the wall at Michigan last week, suffers a fractured left wrist. He is still going to be racing in the 20 car this weekend. It was also the hardest hit since 2015 ever recorded, and it was also the hardest hit ever taken in the next gen car. Those numbers haven't been released. NASCAR said that's up to Bell to share, which I agree with. That's definitely great that he only suffered a fractured wrist and I believe some minor injuries to an ankle. Great that he is still safe. Surprising he's still going to race. So we'll see how that pans out. I don't know if they're going to have a relief driver on standby. Usually that would be Ryan Truex, but you can also wonder if maybe Heim or somebody else might get thrown into it, but we'll see if Christopher Bell can stick it out for the whole race. Goodyear at Pocono this weekend brought a new right front and right rear tire. We'll see how it wears. Hopefully there's not a lot of blowouts. It ages well. You never know with a new tire, and whatever temperatures may be. In the O'Reilly series, Austin Green, that was driving the 87 for SS Greenlight Racing, has now been kicked out of his ride. They took on Sanchez, who was formerly in the 48 and lost his ride to Dr. Starpoli. Odd mix of trades, just unfortunate the guy loses his ride. I believe he will be getting some seat time in another vehicle. Hopefully he can make as many starts as he can. He has performed very good on the road courses in that car. That takes us into the racing. On Friday, the Sunset Hill Shooting Range 150 in the ARCA Series. The race will be at 3 p.m. on FS1. Practice and qualifying will be at noon on Friday. The green flag should drop at 3:15. Now, there is a chance of rain in the area, so there will be thunderstorms rolling through the area, 70% chance of rain. I live in Pennsylvania, and I can tell you it's been pop-up thunderstorms all this week. There's a chance, but the rest of the weekend looks a little better, so hopefully ARCA doesn't have to have a rain-shortened race again this week. ARCA is also returning to this track at Pocono for the first time in 3 years. Notables for the ARCA race: Gio Ruggiero will be in the 18, Danny Dye will be in the 24, Jade Avedizian will be in the 15 car. Who do I think is going to do well? I'd like to see the 20 of Bowman do well. Gio Ruggiero may come out and win it again, who knows, but expect all those good cars. No Cletus in the field this week or Squirrel McNutt, so all the fun guys are out. It'll just be pretty much the regulars, except for Jade and Danny Dye and Ruggiero. That takes us into Saturday for the O'Reilly Series race, which is the Miller Tech Battery 250 presented by KOA. Practice and qualifying will be at 10:30 a.m. on the CW app. The race will be at 4, and the green flag will drop at 4:15. Notables for this race, we have Cole Custer in the 0 for Haas Racing, or Haas Factory Team. Connor Zilic will be in the 1. He was 2025 winner of this race, with Dale Jr. actually being his crew chief. Carson Quap will be in the 9 car instead of the 1 this week. Odd mix for him. Nick Lights will be in the 42. Natalie Decker will be in the 53 car. This is her first appearance back in the series since she had that meltdown at Dover. Hopefully, Natalie Decker's in a better headspace this time around. Want to see her do well. Nick Sanchez will be in the 87. William Byron will be in the 88 car for Junior Motorsports. And Dexter Bean will be in the 91. My picks for this race, I'd like to see Zillage come down and win. He needs a big confidence boost after the past 3 DNFs, finishing last in the last 3 races in Cup. It's been rough for this kid. Let him get some confidence, come off with a win. I think it would do him a lot of good. Also, William Byron and Justin Allgaier could easily be up there. Parker Retzlaff, hopefully we can get a good performance, get him back where he's finishing in the top 10 again, getting some solid points. That way he stays in the chase for the Cup. Who do I think's not going to perform well? Probably Decker. Just kidding. William Sawalage, I think. I just don't know if he's going to know how to handle these corners and get as much speed off for the long straightaways at Pocono. And then for the Cup Series, the Great American Getaway 400. Practice and qualifying will be at 1 p.m. on Saturday, and that will be on Prime. The race, pre-race will start at 2. Race coverage will start at 3. Green flag should drop at 3:21. 160 laps. Casey Mears coming back to run the 62 for Beard Motorsports. He's still trying to get more finishes and starts in that car, so good for him. Good to see an older guy still coming back and getting in the car. Also, Danny Dye will make his Cup debut for Live Fast Motorsports in the 78 car. Good, he's getting some experience, I guess. Who do I have to win this race? Denny Hamlin, riding a lot of momentum right now, and he finished second here last year. This guy's record here is kind of insane. I mean, he swept both races at Pocono in 2006 in his rookie campaign, and then he has 7 wins at this track. That's impressive. So look out for Hamlin to be up front. Also, Eric Jones should perform very well. He's been very good here. He just come off a second at Michigan. His team looks like they're bringing a lot of speed, so hopefully he shows up and has some good momentum himself. Who do I think is going to suck? Probably Ross Chastain. He just hasn't been performing like himself, and Trackhouse has not had the speed. I just don't think he's gonna do well. It sucks, but hopefully the Watermelon Man can turn it around one of these days. Well, that wraps it up. I hope all the racing goes well. Hopefully there's no rain involved, and I will be back. I will release my video probably Monday morning or Sunday night, going over all the happenings of the race weekend for all 3 series. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in then. I've been Jake the Great.